welcome back to my channel. I've come on today to show you my tags for the PT Tag Club for January. The two prompts were Tone and Lively. Before I show you those, I thought I'd have a little flip through of my albums full of tags so far. So this was my first album and it started in May of 22. So I thought we'd just have a little look through. So the first one was Energetic. So that was the very first one I made there. And that same month was Precise. Got lots of clocks and cogs and things on that one. In June we had Scraps. Love that technique with the strips of paper and there's glitter in between each strip. And then we had, in July, we had Ashen and Harmonious. So we had the Lavinia Cat and then just a harmoniously similar coloured tag there. August we had Mechanical and Recycle. So the lovely Vagabond and the Steampunk one on there. And the recycled one. That was a fun one to make from the 99, Cadbury's 99 cones. September we had Gritty, which was that one with the sand stuck to the bottom. And then in October the first one was Apple. And then if I flip the album this way, and then for that same month we had Vivid. It's got a lovely Vivid butterfly on there. Then November 22 we had Egyptian. I remember that one. I've got a little tag stuck in the back there. The Sphinx. That was fun to make. And then December we had the two. Now I misheard and thought Ashley said musical for that one. So I did a tag with music paper on there, which actually said music hall, but I wouldn't have had anything music hall related in my stash to make a tag really, so I'm quite pleased with what I went with anyway. And then Snakes and Ladders for that same month. That was that one. And then last for this album we had the January, which was Jagged. So we've got the Jagged Mountains there and then the classical one. It's quite a straightforward one there. So that was the first album that I made. The second one, which I've had to seal up with some ribbon because it keeps falling open. So this one started in February, this one. And the first one is Curved. So I have that one there. And then we had Irregular. It's got lots of irregular stamping on there, and then Peaceful, lovely little sloth, peaceful sloth there. In April we had Linear, the pencils, and May we had Raspberry was the first one, and Geometric, the lovely embossed one. I think this one's probably my favourite so far. June 23 it was Seaside. So this one was a double-sided one as well. Little seahorse there. That was lots of fun to make, that one. Got the sea glass and everything on there. And then if I turn the page over here, July we had Bleached. So that was made using a dryer sheet that was inked. And Shape, so I just went with Circle on there. And then we turn it this way. We've got Active. I think I went for an Active Squirrel on that one. And Scraps. Put that on there. September was Butterflies. October was Cake. And Threads. Got a lovely one with threads on there. And Harlequin in the November. And then on this other little piece of paper, the last one was December. And the first time I've just done the one tag, even though there was 2 prompts. It was quite a tricky one, that one. So it's Pompeii, and then you've got your pillars there, and then the stone statue was the strong part of that one. So, and then there is another little pocket there for another tag, but I thought I'd start afresh, so I've made a brand new album for January's. I'm just going to tie this back up. It keeps popping open and the tags fall out. So. There we go. So my new album is this one here. So exactly the same concept. In fact, it's the same paper pad as this one that's got the gold. This time I've gone with the silver page with a little bit pinks and purples. So inside, I've got my little sheet of paper again, and we've got, as I say, the prompts for this month are Tone and Lively. So my Lively tag is just lots of butterflies fluttering around on the flowers, and there's a bee there as well. I think having made this tag straight after I'd made this album, I've kind of kept the same colour scheme there of lots of different pinks and purples. Lovely colours. So that's the Lively. And then Tone, I've gone with a green tone, and I bought some more of the Derwent Inktense pencil crayons. It's a really big tin with, I think, there's 72 pencil crayons. So there's lots and lots of different greens and blues, and so I went with the greens, and I just coloured the background in and add water to give that watercolour effect. Then I used just this little stencil that I made myself, just with my circle punches, just to use the Mowed Lawn Distress Oxide, and I think there was the peeled paint as well on there, just to create the circles. And then I've just drew quite a straightforward sort of flower there, and again with the Inktense pencils, and then fussy cut that out and stuck it down, so everything's nice and green. Kept that green tone for that one. So as you can see, my album's the same. I've just gone with a purpley pinky card this time rather than a black as to the previous ones. So that's my new album, and I'll leave a link to Ashley's channel down below if you want to go along to Ashley's channel and join in with the prompts. They really get you thinking outside of the box. Some of them can be quite challenging, but I quite like that. And if you want to go and see what everybody else has been making, the hashtag PT Tag Club, you'll be able to see. And thank you for watching today, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.